Don't know why. I just felt like it. For all my OGs, you know what that means. I just do things when I feel like it. Now to wait and see who. Oh, fudge nuggets. I forgot to dagnabbit. Oh well, we're gonna have to deal with it. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I forgot to do the horizontal thing, but we'll deal. I'll figure it out. Oh wait, now I remember how. Now I remember what I did to make this better. I don't even know if anybody's awake yet, or awake still. But I thought I'd give it a try. Fudge nuggets is not gonna work. Wait, how? Oh, I'm at 52. I don't have to have it. Whatchamacallit. Okay, y'all know the drill. I sit here and I wait for people to show up. If people don't show up after a certain amount of time, I scrap it. So, I wish I could do my freaking hair. If my legs would freaking work right, I could do my hair. If this might not work either because of, well, that. But I'll figure it out. I will make it work. Ha! Ha! I finally got it to work. Yay! You know the drill, Dina. You know the drill, Dina. Sharing is caring, all that jazz. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, you're here, but you're... it's... Hi, Sarah. I didn't know if anybody else was live. It didn't show me anybody else was live. So I decided, you know what? I need to chill right now. Seriously, I need to chill. So I decided I'm going live. Wait, what? Wait, if this is drama filled, I don't want to know. That stays outside of my stream. That might help, Tina. My best friend is this fan. It stays close to me at all times. And, like I said, if you're having hot flashes or overheated, take a wet paper towel or whatever you can get, even if you're in a store. This is what I did when I was in Hobby Lobby. Um, actually, I have. It comes with a. It comes with a lanyard. Thank you. Yeah, it comes with a lanyard. So I can bring it with me. And I bought this one specifically because it fits in my pocket and I could bring it anywhere. So what you do is you get, I had to do this when I was at, hi Jesse! I had to do this when I was at, God, it was a long weekend that I tried to do and my body hated me and still hates me from it, but at least I tried. Um, when I was at Hobby Lobby, um, I just randomly I went into the bathroom, wetted a paper towel with freezing cold water, and I put it right here on the base of my spine, and I walked around the store like that, and it helped. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do. But that helped. Um, it would have just been nice if my legs would have wanted to work, and I could have been I couldn't even stand in a store for, well, Gina, you know my weekend. Have fun, Jesse. Be safe and be responsible, please. Ditto. Fucking freaking ditto. My brain wants to do it. My brain wants to do stuff. My body says hell no. But my brain wants to freaking just go and do shit. But no, the lower back and the legs, they're just not having it. There's the Mel. Good, I needed you here. You got a surprise. Yay, the new headphones sound great. But you got a surprise. You know what to do with that. That wonderful wrench. You know what to do with that. Give me 1 second. Alright. Actually, she does. And I do too. Well, YouTube, stop taking the crap. Stop taking shit, please. Just stop. And see, for people like us, that's a chore in itself. That's a chore in itself. To just be able to do daily fucking things. Oh, and Mel's? It's because I know I can trust you. Well, Mel, you're not supposed to. You just had surgery. Yes, it was an invasive surgery, but it was still the word surgery. I know. I know. You remember what I was like with my knee? So I get it. You want to get up and go, you want to get up and do stuff, but don't. Well, we don't like that part. Like, my spine is from... Well, yeah. Oh, so now you know it's just all the other stuff? Yeah, we're gonna... When we see my neurologist on the 8th, we're gonna talk to him about all of my spine and what's going on with the not being able to walk and all that stuff. And what's going on with my back. And we're gonna do the x-rays and the scans and all that jazz to make sure that it's not something huge or whatnot. We might not wait though. We'll see. It's just we've been busy. Isn't that strange that you can tell which pain is from what now? I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that you can tell which pain. We live messed up lives. We do. If you think about it. I mean, we gotta differentiate what pain is from what condition and why this is happening because of another condition. And I don't call myself a hot mess. I call myself a beautiful disaster. Well, it could be both. I mean, did it at least alleviate? There you go, beautiful chaos. That's what I was trying to think of. You're in my head again, aren't you? That's fine. So, brain fart. Brain fart. Oh, Mel, did you get any further on ETN? Give me 1 second. What am I doing? Oh, you lost in that game? I killed a lot of monsters. It was fun. Seriously, Monster Hunters? It's Monster Hunters, it's Capcom Monster Hunters something. All I know is it's a very fun game. Okay, ladies and gents. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what it's time for? What have you guys been asking me for months? And I mean months. Not just weeks, months. You know I don't do that. But you can if you want to. I can't. Medically, I can't actually smoke it. How about both? How about both? I don't have a peel mask at the moment because it's all the way over there, and like I said, legs are being assholes. So I'm grounded to my bed right now, unless I have to go to the bathroom. So, I do, however... Oh, wait, this is a peel mask. Remember how I've been saying for like a year that I want one of those jelly face masks, and I showed you girls, and you said it looks creepy. Yeah, I got one. And since it was Five Below, it was under $5. Normally, these masks, over 20. But it was purple. You've never seen a jelly mask? Yeah, that's over that way right now. Yeah, that one's over there right now, and I don't feel like dealing with magnets at the moment. Oh, wait. We will not do jelly mask tonight. This is gonna be another day. I did. Like, I have a gold one, a silver one, and a black one. It was messy, it was. Why do you think I stopped doing it? Yes. Okay, so jelly mask is going to have to wait because I have to mix it with water and stuff. And like I said, right now, I'm kind of grounded to the bed. So instead, let's do some unicorn snot. I mean, technically, this one's not unicorn snot. It's not called that. It's called... Actually, I don't know what it's called because it... Oh, beauty elixir. But it looks just like... It looks just like unicorn snot. Have a soda. You can have a soda. Why can't you have a soda? Aren't you... Yeah, why can't you have a soda? Oh! And... This is what I mean by... We can do trivia the correct way now. Well, you... Just be careful with it. You can have a little bit of sugar. Mel, you're in recovery from a big surgery. You've earned a soda. Drink a damn soda. I can't have sparkling ice. The fake sugar in that screws up my plumbing bad. Like, really bad. It tastes alright. It's just, it does not like my body. Yeah, I tried it. But no, fake sugars and me do not mix. My body's, like I said, all kinds of screwed up. See, it's the, exactly that, what Mel just said. What Mel just said. Yeah, that. It gives me booty explosions. Plus, a lot of those are really bad for you. So I don't do those. Ditto, Mel's. Ditto. And then aspartame, I can't do that one either because I get a massive headache. And same thing happens. So, ladies and gents, I present to you a Google that will actually answer all our questions. Ditto. So we can either do that or something easier. Wait. Which shirt? Is it the one that I own already and I love it? Yeah, I love that one that I tried. That was my physical therapy shirt. That was my physical therapy shirt, was I tried. Because I tried everything. Everything they allowed me to try, I tried. I mean, we had to adapt a lot of it. But everything they wanted me to try, I tried. Okay, so the way this game normally goes is, a whole bunch of people, blah, 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 right? I do love it, and I own it. It's an awesome shirt. I really love that shirt. So, as you guys know, I tend to, or we all tend to make up our own rules so everybody can be involved. It's called Color Brain. Okay, so long story short, where do the directions go? There they are. We could do that. Okay. Before I attempt to fucking read this, alright. The rules. We're just gonna go with the rules for right now. This is the rules if you want to play it with, a whole bunch of people and we're all in the same vicinity. Okay? 22 color cards. Oh, this is what's in it. It just says the rules, but then it just tells you what's in it. Are you freaking kidding me? A lot of rules. Either that or I'll get it when I come visit you guys next. Or when you guys finally come visit us. Oh yeah, my whole family wants you guys to come visit us. Just thought I'd let you know that. Alright. I'm going to read how the game is supposed to be played, and then we're going to play it old school. Mel, you know what this means. When I first started YouTube, when I first started going live, that old school. Gina, you'll catch on very quickly. Okay. The aim of the game is the first team to reach 10 points wins. Seriously, only 10 points? Win points by answering Color Brain's crafty questions using the 11 color cards in your hand. We're not using the color cards with this. Okay? Okay. This game is for 2 players or teams. Well, not the way we're gonna play it. Read out the question card to the room. Make sure that no one, including you, can see the answer on the back. That part we can do. Using the color cards, which we're not gonna, like I said, not gonna use. Okay, so pretty much the way this is gonna go. I don't feel like reading all the directions. So the way this is gonna go is a lot of these cards, not using them right now. Like the steel cards, we don't need those right now, right? These have questions or, well, these ones. I'm gonna ask you guys questions, and you're supposed to tell me the colors of the characters. So, my name is Meta. I don't give a crap. Sorry. I'm finally getting notifications on my old phone from like a week ago. Seriously. So the way this goes, we're gonna try this, and then if this doesn't work, Mel. Oh yeah, that was Mom. That was a while ago. That was Mom. What'd you do? it's just what you do. Okay, so the way this works is I can't even see the back because of how small the cards are. So you have to. I don't know how well this is gonna go unless you've seen almost every Disney movie made. But we can try it. Right? Or we can do the old game. Which, Dina, to explain that, it's guess the character. I can show you the other side of the cards. And then you tell me who it is. I think that might be a better idea. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Or just putting it out there. You guys want to screw Google again? Nice. Well, because the last time... Oh yeah, Mel, you were asleep or something. So you missed the fun. Didn't you, Dina? No, Dina, you want to explain how this whole Google thing works? Let's just say ever since that night, he doesn't really like to, the nest doesn't really like to answer me much. We confused Google, Mel. Hey, I asked them what they wanted me to ask Google. They said the dark side of Disney, and it all went down, it all went from there. But now that I have the old phone, I can actually read out all the stuff that it sends. So we can get full answers now. I I don't think we want to do that one. Because I'd probably get in trouble for that one. But one of these days, we can do that in a video call. Seriously, this is like ruining Disney for me. But that's okay. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, so how this works now is you ask me questions, I ask Google, I give you the answers. Ooh, that reminds me. Look up, both of you. Look up Disney's Twisted Tales. Good books. Yeah, it's a good book. Twisted Tale, good book. Alright, we're going to do the synopsis of that one first. You could. Technically, yes, you could. So, how this works, Mel, is we ask Google the original true stories before Disney made them. Like, you know, like Grimm's fairy tales and Hans Christian Andersen and, you know, the dark crap. Which are really messed up. Just gonna say, really messed up. Okay, hold on. Hey Google, what is the truth? Oh, tap the mic. What is the truth?
According to Wikipedia, truth or verity is the property of being in accord with fact or reality.
God damn it.
In everyday language, truth is typically ascribed to things that aim to represent reality or otherwise correspond to it, such as beliefs, propositions, and declarative sentences. Truth is usually held to be the opposite of false statement.
Propositions and declarative sentences. Truth is usually held to be the opposite of false statement.
It's already starting. I forgot. Only touch the microphone. Don't say those two words. Okay, Dark Dr. Seuss. Okay, give me a second. Wait, which one was I gonna... Oh, wait, I was gonna do Little Mermaid first. What is the original story of The Little Mermaid?
According to Digital Library Services, TypePad, in Andersen's story, the mermaid is motivated by her desire for an immortal soul, not a desire for love and life on land. When the mermaid saves a drowning human prince, she learns that the love of a human might allow her an immortal soul. The mermaid decides to venture onto land, but her legs come at a price.
That... Wow. So... Pretty much... Here's the rest of it. That one's funny. Okay, so here's the rest of it. Transformed by a sea witch, she must marry the prince or risk death. When the prince marries another, the mermaid sacrifices herself instead of harming the prince. As a reward for a good deed, the mermaid is given an immortal soul. An immortal soul, right? And that's the Hans Christian Andersen one, right? First English translation is from The Little Mermaid. Appeared in a Danish storybook in 1864. 1846, which was published in February of 1846. The translator did not use Andersen's original Danish text as the basis for his English translations. Instead, he relied on German translation. In 1846, the popularity of Hans Christian Andersen's tales among English readers exploded. Over the next 2-year period, beginning in 1846, 6 different translations published English versions of Andersen's fairy tales. There's an Oscar Wilde Little Mermaid too. Okay. In a reversal of Andersen's story, the fisherman and his soul features a human fisherman who gives up his soul to marry a mermaid. Without his soul, the fisherman spends happy years living beneath the sea with his mermaid love. But his soul is not easily discarded. The soul returns but cannot re-enter the fisherman's heart because it's too full of love for the mermaid. Only upon the mermaid and the fisherman's death can the soul re-enter the fisherman's now broken heart. Ooh, that's cool. Got it. And then there's the Disney's Little Mermaid and a Corporate Renaissance. There's that part of it. And then the friendlier Little Mermaid. So there's that. Oh, that sucks. Well, tell him that you want it back. Tell him it's yours now. We're giving Mel more ideas. You're giving more Mel ideas. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, that was the other one. Mel, thank you. That was the other one, wasn't it, Dina? The original story of Finding Nemo. Or the dark side of Finding Nemo. Oh, yeah, so there's that. I know it's a lot of fun giving Mel ideas. What's the dark side of Finding Nemo?
According to Screen Rant, the movie's dark themes may suggest that Nemo never existed, and was in fact a coping mechanism for Marlin's grief and loss.
Okay. With Marlin navigating denial, anger, bargaining, and despair, and acceptance. That's a fan theory. But that's one of my favorites. But if you watch it as an adult, it's really dirty. Like the hooker. Ooh, I found more about Finding Nemo. Yes. Okay. I found more about Finding Nemo. Mulan is just whatever you do, do not watch the live action one. You both know how much I love Disney, right? I turned it off halfway through. They completely screwed with the story. They did. Okay, so the real story behind Finding Nemo. I found that. Pre-production of the film began in early 1997. There is. The inspiration for Finding Nemo sprang from multiple experiences, going back to Stanton's childhood, when he loved going to the dentist and seeing the fish tank, assuming the fish were all from the ocean and wanted to go home. Fans of Finding Nemo are going crazy over dark movie theory. Okay, we can do that. Oh, I remember the other completely screwed up one that we never got the full answer to. Anybody want to know different variations of Cinderella? It's messed up. But while we're at it, though, where'd my other mask go? Nope, this will be easier. Because I do have a sheet mask, but... Oh, yeah, that's it. The Snow Queen's messed up. Snow White is... just whoa. You guys know the drill. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can't have my glasses on while I do this. It's gonna be fun. Seriously, totally messed up. I will say, when it comes to Disney live actions, though, watch Peter Pan and Wendy. No, I love Ellen Keller. She was an inspiration. She was freaking awesome. Ditto. Peter Pan was my first favorite movie. I used to make my mom put it on a million times a day. Seriously, it was funny. Oh, my mask. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I'm so happy I found this mask. Oh, feeler. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I never got to go there. And now I don't think I ever will. I am allowed to do roller coaster. Oh no, well, technically as of the 8th, we will find out if I'm fully able to do roller coasters again. I like this one. This one's easier to put on. You know, this one's way easier to put on. Okay, what do you guys want to call this stuff? I was waiting for you to say that. Marty blood mixed with unicorn poop? I know. Unlike the other one. Unlike the other one. That other one is just... It was a jip. Interspecies erotica? Oh, okay. Damn it, I got in my hair. Fuck. I have to wash my hair tomorrow anyway, so it's fine. Yes, it is. Girl, why do you think I got it? It's got stars and regular glitter in it. And it's purple. This is the only glitter I will deal with, usually, nowadays. See, when you have a proper applicator, it's way easier to do this stuff. You know? Oh yeah, weren't we all gonna do that all at the same time? Somehow? We were all gonna do masks? I mean, I'm almost a pro at this stuff now, so... I don't even think the black mask would bug me. I mean, remember, I tried that. I did nothing. I mean, it burned a little, but... Yes, exactly. The black ones. And then we tried it, remember? You guys got it, I had it. But, we got a crap brand. And didn't we all have an allergic reaction to it? Me, you, and Red? Yes. And that's because we got, I think it was the Freeman brand. Usually the Freeman brand I'm okay with, but that one did not like me. I don't recommend that. I do not recommend being high using a mask. I said I do not recommend. I did not say that if she doesn't want to do it, I didn't say she didn't, I didn't say not to. But that's your prerogative if you want to do that. I know. See, straight and not high. We're some funny people. We're some really funny people. I don't need drugs or weed. Well, for pain, I am thinking of it. For pain, anxiety, and PTSD. Oh, and insomnia. My doctor said I can, so I'm gonna talk to him about the medical cards. But I'm only gonna use the drops, and I'm only gonna use it when I need it. I cannot smoke it. I know, and it's hilarious. Well, see, thanks to you guys, I know people now that actually use it for medical reasons. And I know that it works. What Mel said. Alright, this thing's gonna take... I don't feel like trying to figure out how long because that's very little print. Like, incredibly little print. And I don't even think there's directions. I think there's just a warning. Seriously. Hold on. This is gonna be interesting. Well, then you need to do that eventually after you heal. It just tells you what's in it. Seriously? Seriously? And by the way, you want to know the what this one has in it? Glitter peel off facial mask with caffeine and mint. It's firming, and I need that. I know you don't want to go, but let's find out. Let's find out. I don't know what caffeine does to the face, but let's find out. How do caffeine and mint help your face? Mint leaves can act as a mild astringent and helps in toning your skin. So we got that one. So there's that. Oh, this feels nice. This feels really nice. Ooh. Then yeah, you might want to go. hell is this thing doing? Okay. Brain. I'm hitting the freaking delete button. Okay. So, caffeine enhances microcirculation, which has been shown to reduce redness, dark under eye circles, and minimize eye puffiness. Good, your stomach hurt less. It's great. Hold on. Let me figure out if I can find directions on this thing. Spa. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Again, brain, why aren't you typing right? Hey, girls? Yes, very, do you really want me to, cause you know I've Googled a lot about ovaries and uteruses in the past 48 hours. Do you guys want to know what one of the suggested questions are? For this, I was just gonna look up the face mask, right? And the question is subscriptions firming booty cream. Apparently they have Spotscriptions has a firming booty cream. No, I didn't want to click on it. Booty cream, yes. I will Google that at one point, but give me a second. I really gotta figure out how long I'm supposed to keep this on. Oh, by the way, this one's called Bedazzled. I don't know how well it's gonna show, but there you go. It was a 3 fur, so I got it. It was a 3 fur. It was pretty cheap, and glitter. That. There you go. There are my reasons. I forgot to put the word directions. I forgot to put the word directions. Actually, well, apparently it shrinks stuff. $30. 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go until it's fully dry. And I can't move my face anymore. Alright, next question. Apparently mint and caffeine get rid of dark circles underneath your eyes and firm stuff. So There you go. Huh. Well, that's interesting to know. Alright, do we want to go with... Which screwed up story do we want to go with first? Cinderella or Snow White? Wait, what? It does? You kidding me? Really? Mel, you're giving me ideas. That's about as bad as us giving you ideas. Guys, you're giving... Guys, haven't you learned throughout the years? You don't give a KELLZ ideas. Because my brain comes up with the really fun stuff. Right, Mel? Really fun stuff. What is the original story of Cinderella?
According to Pacific Northwest Ballet, WordPress.com, in the Greek story of Rhodopus, which translates to rosy cheeks, a Greek slave girl marries the king of Egypt after an eagle steals one of her sandals and drops it in his lap. This version, which dates back to the 1st century CE, is one of the earliest recorded Cinderella variants.
Okay. What is the dark side of Cinderella?
According to Geek Tyrant, in the original tale, Cinderella is subjected to extreme cruelty by her stepmother and stepsisters, who not only mistreat her but also force her to do all the household chores.
That's the Disney version. The real story behind Cinderella. Here we go. Well, I already did that one. Wait, who wrote that one? Wasn't it Brothers Grimm? If I remember my fairy tales correctly. Wasn't it Brothers Grimm that wrote that one? Or was it Hans Christian Andersen? It's one of the two. But I believe it's Brothers Grimm. What is the Brothers Grimm version of Cinderella?
According to Study.com, the Brothers Grimm version of Cinderella tells the story of a kind and pious young girl who loses her mother and struggles with her father remarrying an unkind woman with 2 awful daughters who treat her poorly.
That's all we would get from the nest, right? Now that I have now that I have the old phone charged, the rest of the story goes. You guys ready for a story? Are you guys ready for a story? It's story time. Oh, it's much worse than that. It's much worse than that. Have you ever seen Into the Woods? Into the Woods is more so the original versions of the fairy tales. Like I said, really messed up. Okay, are you ladies ready? Because this is a little lengthy. But I gotta wait for this thing to dry anyway, so... It's starting to itch. Okay, when the stepsisters find out they have been invited to a ball being held by the prince to find a bride, they ask Cinderella to comb their hair and brush their shoes. But tell her she cannot go with them. So Cinderella goes to her mother's grave and begins to cry, wishing for gold and silver to wear to the ball. A little white bird who sits in the tree at her mother's grave provides her with a red and gold ball gown and matching shoes for the 3 nights in a row, or for 3 nights in a row. Cinderella wears beautiful clothing and shoes to the prince's ball. Then the prince, smitten by her, tries to walk her home, only for her to run away before he can discover who she is. On the 3rd night, the prince covers the stairs with pitch, but Cinderella still escapes, only leaving a single shoe behind. When the prince comes to the house with the slipper in search of Cinderella, each of the stepsisters try cutting off parts of their feet in order to fit into the tiny shoe. But the prince discovers their deception and finally finds Cinderella and promptly marries her. While there is no real story of Cinderella, the Brothers Grimm wrote a version based on many earlier versions that was originally published in 1812. Or the Ash. In English, it's called The Little Ash Girl. So, that's our next question. In turn, that is our next question. What's the story of the little Ash Girl?
According to Bluestocking writes, the story is almost always the same. A young woman who toils in poverty and or obscurity somehow gains the attention of a prince, king, and is raised out of the ashes to become his wife.
Ooh, if you want to know how effed up that one is, on Netflix, there is a cartoonish series called called A Dark Fairy Tale Grimm. No, A Fairy Tale Dark and Grim. Yeah, it's called A Fairy Tale Dark and Grim. Watch it. Eventually. It's good. But first, you have to finish ETN. Okay. It says, wicked family members are often presented as well as a ball or party, a helper, natural or supernatural, and an irresistible shoe of some kind. Often the birth mother is dead. The father has remarried a woman with her own daughters. The father dies unexpectedly. The young woman becomes a servant to her father's house. It is important that the villains are women because that is a key component in this tale subtype. The earliest published Western version of the story, the original name for Cinderella, I'm not going to try to butcher that. You're finally at that I was waiting. That's my favorite episode of season 2. 3, 2. Yeah, so that was my favorite episode of season 2. Was that one? Was the gingerbread lady? Oh yeah, you finished it. How far are you on 3? No, this is not. Okay, I finally found what I need. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Let me take a drink. Because again, this is a little lengthy. This thing's kind of almost dry. Holy Nikes. It's a lot of monies. Okay. It wasn't until 1812 that the Grimm brothers published their version of the Little Ash Girl. This version is bonkers in the amount of violence that is involved. Here we go. Interestingly, it's getting hard to be able to talk here. In this version, the father doesn't appear to be dead when the abuse begins. He is mentioned briefly at the beginning of the story, but as soon as the stepmother and her daughters move into... See, now this is the original story, yes. Into the house, they co-sign to Cinderella. That should be the word confine. They confine the Cinderella to the kitchens, and no more is heard of him. At least in the first edition version. In other later variations, the father is very present throughout these events and is just as abusive as his wife and stepdaughters. In this version, there's no fairy godmother. Instead, Cinderella had planted a hazel twig by her mother's grave, which her mother requested upon her deathbed. And when she gave appeals to her mother at her grave and asked for things she needs to go to the ball, they appear before her. There are also birds that are devoted to Cinderella and help her with the things she needs, including preparing for the ball. So they got that part right. With all the animals, with the birds and the mice, they got that part right. Okay. At this point, the violence sets in. As the prince is hunting for his love, he comes to the house and encounters two stepsisters. Each in turn tries to slip her on and is forced to manipulate themselves at his mother's urging. The first cuts off the heel in order to fit into the shoe, but the prince is alerted by the trailing blood by Cinderella's bird friends. The second cuts off her toes, and the prince once again is alerted by the birds. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. At this point, in the Grimm's first edition, the prince figures out that it's Cinderella who's looking for. It's Cinderella he's looking for, and takes her away to be married. In the story ends. However, the Grimms decided to up the ante, and in 1819 edition, by adding a coda about what would happen at the actual wedding. Unlike, but I'm not gonna figure out how to figure it. I'm not gonna do that. Gracious and forgiving Cinderella decides to get even. Even. This is where it gets interesting. Karma. Okay, so here's a quote from the original way to say it. Household Stories of the Brothers Grimm. It's in that book. Okay, here's the quote. When her wedding with the prince was appointed to be held, the false sisters came, hoping to curry favor and to take part in the festivities. So as the bridal procession went to the church, the eldest walked on her right side and the younger on her left. And the pigeons picked out an eye of each of them. And as they returned the elder, who was on the left side and the younger on the right, and the pigeons picked out the eye of each other. One eye from each of them. And so they were condemned to go blind for the rest of their days because of their wickedness and falsehood. So pretty much her birdie friends got even for her and picked their eyes out when they were blind. Okay. With a story like this, that's been told for so many times over so many thousands of years, it's hard to tease out of all the different threads in order to analyze and interpret. The sheer amount of variations could be the subject of dissertation all on its own. So, yeah. And then in the Japanese version, I believe it is, it goes even further. Cinderella decides to get even and kills one of the sisters, grinds her up, cooks her, and feeds her to the stepmother. I don't know. I just know that when I saw the play, the first time I ever saw the play of Into the Woods, yes, the sisters go blind. They freaking it's very interesting. So that's why you gotta check that movie out, Into the Woods, or just find something with it because it was, oh my god. And we're giving Mel more ideas. Mel, finish the operas and all the other stuff first, then remember, one or two things at once or you get burned out. But yes, many ideas. Oh, you guys want to know one of the next questions it has? Do I click it? Do I click it? Yep, it's still a little tacky. We're good. One of the people may also ask questions is, what is the real story behind Rumpelstiltskin? You want to fucked up. A little bit more time. I'm getting glitter off my fingers, so a little bit more time. Okay, fine. We will find out about this Rumpelstiltskin. What is the real story behind Rumpelstiltskin?
According to Study.com, the Brothers Grimm retold the story Rumpelstiltskin from folk tales that they were told. This is the story of a miller who gets his daughter in hot water by falsely telling the king she can spin straw into gold. The king locks her in a room and forces her to prove her abilities or die.
Gonna go to the summary. Well, the main story of Rumpelstiltskin. After Rumpelstiltskin, then I'll start peeling this off. Rumpelstiltskin is a fairy tale, and like most fairy tales, it was intended to teach a lesson. Throughout the story, the reader encounters several characters, all who display less than ideal attributes. The miller's dishonesty nearly gets his daughter killed. The king's greed nearly loses him a child. And Rumpelstiltskin's greed and anger ends with him ripping himself in half. All of the cataclysms could have been avoided if the characters made different decisions. So the main idea is to live honestly and not be greedy. You know, I always wanted to know this next question. Funny mouth. I always wanted to know this question. Why did Rumpelstiltskin want a baby? The reader is not told why Rumpel wants a baby, nor what he intends to do with the child. It is likely that his desire for a human child is meant to demonstrate the significant increase of his greed. Okay. Moral, don't care. Okay, wait, hold on. This might not have been a good... I read all that crap from... Oh my god! Hi! Angela? Right, Angela? Okay, ready? You came right on time. Mama Wolf. I thought it was you. It's so much easier to do this when I have the nails. See, it's still a little tacky in some spots, so it's not that easy to pull off. Okay, anybody want to take a picture? Anybody want a screenshot of this? I knew you would. So, I got most of it off in one shot. Yeah, the parts that aren't fully dry won't come off yet. Yeah, the parts that aren't fully dry won't come off yet. Okay. Nursery rhymes are a whole nother... That's a whole nother version of screwed up. They're all dark. Every last one of them. Like, have you ever heard the nursery rhyme? 369, the goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on a streetcar line, the line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a low rowboat? The clapping song? Have you ever heard the clapping song? Aaron Carter did a version of that when he was younger. Well, he sang it when he was younger, and it's messed up. Yeah. 369, the goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on a streetcar line, the line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Or there's Iko Iko. That one's just, whoa. Oh, we haven't done that one yet. Oh no, we never got a good answer. We never got a good answer from Google when we did that one. Did we, Dina? I can't remember. Oh yeah, you missed it. We made him mad because we made him think. We confused him because we made him think too much. Again, another messed up one. Yep, this is a lot easier with the nails. Much easier with the nails. I'll ask him in a minute. Him, her, I don't know. This one likes to change sexes. The one on the old phone likes to change sexes. 1 minute it's a girl, next minute it's a... Next minute it's a guy. I don't know, I guess Google's going through an identity crisis. Ew, that's not good. Stone soup is just messed up. Alright, which thing do you want me to ask first? Because we got Dark Side of Disney. We got nursery rhymes just in general are dark and completely screwed up. Yes, something like that. Okay, let's try Snow White again. What is the original version of Snow White?
According to Blackpool Grand Theatre, Walt Disney's animated feature film,
Not
Snow
Walt
White and the Seven
Disney's.
Dwarfs.
Not Walt Disney's. There we go. Snow White is told by the Brothers Grimm. I love the Brothers Grimm. I do, very much so. Who is Snow White? The story of Snow White was published in 1812 by Jacob Ludwig Karl Grimm and Wilhelm Karl Grimm, being the 53rd story within the first collection of fairy tales. Ooh, smoothie sounds good. Well, you're just in time. I peeled this. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Maybe, yeah. Huh. Okay. Hold on, let me turn my fan down because it's drying everything out. Just drying my sinuses out and stuff, so. Ooh. Oh, speaking of that, Mel, just an FYI. Right now, Wendy's has an orange creamsicle frosty. Just thought you'd want to know that. Ooh, that sounds good. Yes. I mean, I think it's still there. But yeah, I believe it's called Orange Creamsicle. Alright. Now that I don't have the mask on anymore, I can put the glasses back on and read stuff better. Oh, that's much better. They have an orange creamsicle too? Uh-uh. Okay. So now that I was able to put the glasses on. I'm telling you, all the little tiny sewing has ruined my eyes. And painting. It's ruined my eyes, man. Alright, shall we continue? Okay. I found a good place. Okay. It was revised over many years and was published They published their final version in 1854. There have been many theories over the years about if Snow White was based on a real person the brothers may have known. The most common theory. Oh, this dude's just talking about theories. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I just want to know the synopsis of what the story is. Okay, here we go. Well, don't suck it too. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. I'm really, really, really trying hard to be good. I have to say it. Don't suck the stuff out of the straw too hard. Don't suck too hard. That's it. What she said. I didn't say it. She said it first. And I already put in the description that I'm not responsible for anything that my chat says. So, ha. Ah. Okay, this is what I've been looking for. It says the real story before being good here, being good here, being good here. Okay, I'm going to continue reading before the filter doesn't catch it. Here's some key differences from the original tale to the Disney tale. From the Disney tale. The story begins with Snow White's real mother, longing for her daughter, who would be as white as snow, as red as blood, and as black as wood. Of a frame she was holding. Her, her hair, her face. Yeah, it was her hair, her face, and her lips. She was blessed with her daughter, who she named Snow White, but immediately died after giving birth. What's up with killing women? Seriously. What's up with all these fairy tales and killing off the women? Instead of asking the huntsman to bring back Snow White's heart, the queen rather asked for her lung and her liver, so she can eat them and become immortal. To be sure, Snow White was dead. Eating a heart and lung, become immortal. Heart, lung, become. Huh? 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 Snow White was the one to suggest she runs off into the woods if the huntsman spared her. He agreed and took her liver and took a liver and lungs from a boar. Now you understand how I feel almost every damn day walking into chats. Okay. There was no whistle while you work sequence at all, as the little house in the forest was actually extremely clean and perfect. Snow White took a bit of food from each plate that was sitting on the table already. She went up to one of the beds that was actually the right size for her. All 7 dwarfs spoke in this story, unlike Dopey in the Disney version. When the dwarfs found her asleep in their bed, they all allowed her to sleep and greeted her in the morning. The queen did not give an apple to Snow White right away. Instead, oh Jesus Christ, I forgot about this part. She gave her a lace bodice and tied it so tight to Snow White that she couldn't breathe. Snow White passed out on the ground in the house. The dwarfs saw her, cut the ties, and she told them what happened. The magic mirror explained that Snow White was still alive. So this time, the queen offered to comb Snow White's hair, and she agreed. The comb was riddled with poison, and when it made contact with her hair, Snow White became unconscious again. The dwarfs found her again, pulled the comb out of her hair, and warned her not to let anyone in. The queen went again, this time with an apple, and proved that it would be okay by eating the white part in front of Snow White. However, it was the red part that was poisonous. Snow White gave into temptation and took a bite, falling seemingly dead, in quotes. The dwarves placed her in a glass coffin since she didn't look dead, as her cheeks were still flushed, and they didn't want to bury her. The prince came across the coffin and asked the dwarves asked the dwarves for it, as he loved her so much. The dwarves reluctantly gave it to him. He didn't kiss or touch her. Why do I have a feeling this is going to get really dark? I have a feeling it's going to get really, really, really dark. As he carried the coffin away, he tripped, and the piece of poison apple came up from Snow's throat, and she woke up. The prince and her went back to the kingdom to get married. The prince was wary of the queen, as she attempted to kill her again. So he punished her at the wedding by forcing her to wear hot iron shoes that were in burning coals until she died. Oh, well, YouTube quit doing that. Oh, and apparently she's not the only Snow White. Yeah. 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 Rapunzel's? Oh yeah, we never finished Rapunzel's, did we? The Dark Tale of Rapunzel. Apparently there's a real story. It's loosely based on a true story, apparently. This is from study.com, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this says, discover where Rapunzel is from in the tower she lived. Exploring the setting of Rapunzel's original story by the Brothers Grimm, which inspired Tangled, which I love that movie so much. Lesson comprehension of true and false. Ooh. Determine whether the statements about setting in Rapunzel are correct. Yeah, this sounds like homework. I'm not doing that. That sounds like homework. I'm not doing that. They were. Yes, that's the one with the really long hair. Was that Brothers Grimm too? Appar- One of the questions in this, suggested questions, is why did Rapunzel turn evil? What? This is ruining my childhood. What the hell am I doing? This is a lot. But okay, so the Grimm's fairy tale was developed from the French literature. Why can't I fucking talk? From the French literary tale of Pierrette and Charlotte Rose de. Yeah, it's a long thing. That was in 1698, which itself is an alternative version of the Italian fairy tale. I'm not going to try to pronounce that and butcher it. Okay. Yeah, it was not a frying pan. And I don't know about a gun, but let's see. It's dark, though. I'll tell you. I'm telling you, if you guys have not seen or read Into the Woods, do it. If you guys like dark fairy tales, Into the Woods. I found the damn plot to the damn thing. For once, I finally found the plot to the damn thing. Seriously, for once I found the plot to the damn thing. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let out your gas. I mean, she probably could have knocked out Mother Gothel with her gas. I'm just saying. But I will say the frying pan was genius. The word flatulate just makes me laugh. God crap, now you guys know another word. Excuse me. I just let out a little flatulence of my own. Oh, you want that again? Okay, hold on. Hey Google, fart.
This is a fart.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Horton, here's a what the fuck. I love it. Okay. I had to plug it in. Now, my Precious, my new one. Oh, it's at 13. Crap, how am I going to do this here? Oh, this is at 61. It's 61, so I can do this there. Like that. This. This like this. And then hope that it stays put. Please stay put. Crap. Okay, well that's not going to work very well. What's it? Stay. Hey, it worked. Okay. Oh, there's a sorceress in this one. In the original story, there's a sorceress. Well, you get what I'm getting at. There's a sorceress. After years of wishing for a child, a couple is expecting a baby. The husband and wife live next to a large, extensive, high-walled flower and herb garden belonging to a sorceress. The wife craves for the Rapunzel, which is either corn salad or rampion. Apparently Rapunzel's the food. So they named the kid after a food. Sure, why not? That she sees growing in the garden. She refuses to eat anything else and begins to waste away. Her husband fears for her life one night. He scales down the garden wall to steal some Rapunzel for her. When the man returns home, the wife makes a salad out of the Rapunzel and eats it. Yes, this is more like Into the Woods. The next day, blah, 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 blah. Wait, I lost my place. Okay. As he scales down the wall. Oh, yeah. So, okay. So, long story short, the next day she still craves it. So he goes and ganks more from the sorceress. Okay? As he scales down the garden wall, the sorceress catches him and accuses him of theft. Well, yeah, they stole her crap. The man begs for mercy and explains his wife's condition. The sorceress agrees to be lenient allowing the man to take all the Rapunzel he wants on the condition that the baby is given to her when it is born. And desperate, he agrees. When the wife gives birth to a baby girl, the sorceress takes her to raise as her own and names her Rapunzel, after the plant her mother craved for. The fuck? Is everybody still here? Is everybody still here? 1, 2. There's a third one somewhere. Dana's around here somewhere. Okay, just want to make sure everybody was still here. Okay, cool. Well, here's the rest. When the wife gives birth to a baby girl, the sorceress takes her and, raises her and calls her Rapunzel, blah, 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 blah. Rapunzel grows up to be a beautiful child with long golden hair. When she is 12, the sorceress locks her up in a tower in the middle of the woods. So far, Tangle got that right. With neither stairs or a door, and only one room and window at the top. In order to visit Rapunzel, the sorceress stands at the bottom of the tower and calls out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, that I may climb thy golden hair." Or no, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, that I may climb thy golden stair." So she still made Rapunzel throw her hair down and use it as a freaking ladder. How did that not? I still don't understand that part. A few years later, a prince rides through the forest and hears Rapunzel singing from the tower. Entranced by her voice, he searches for her and discovers the tower, but is unable to enter it. The prince returns to the tower often, listening to Rapunzel's beautiful singing, and one day sees the sorceress visit her as usual and learns how to gain access. When the sorceress leaves, the prince bids Rapunzel to let down her hair. Thinking it was the sorceress calling her again, Rapunzel lets down her hair and the prince climbs up. The two fall in love and secretly marry. As the sorceress visits Rapunzel by day, the couple plans a means of escape. The prince, I'm getting tired here. The prince will bring his wife a strand of silk every night until they have enough to make a ladder for her to climb down the tower and ride away with him on horseback. Before the couple's escape can happen, however, the sorceress visits one day and Rapunzel innocently asks why all her clothes are tight around the waist. This part comes from the 1812 original edition. which is in English Grimm's Fairy Tales. Maybe I'll call this from now on is dark bedtime stories. In later blah blah blah. Okay, in later editions, Rapunzel asks Dame Gothel, Mother Gothel, in a moment of forgetfulness, why is it easy for her to draw up the prince than her? In anger, the sorceress cuts off Rapunzel's hair and banishes her into the wilderness to fend for herself. When the prince calls that night, the sorceress hooks the severed hair and lets it down to haul him up. To the prince's horror, he finds himself meeting the sorceress instead of Rapunzel. After the sorceress tells the prince in a rage that he will never see Rapunzel again, he throws himself from the tower, landing on a patch of thorns. Although the prince survives, the thorns bind him. Well, yeah, she's a sorceress. She could probably do that. A month later, in the wilderness, Rapunzel gives birth. Wait, what? Gives birth to her twin children with the prince, a boy and a girl. Yeah. Heidi. For some years, the blind prince wanders through the wastelands of the country and eventually comes to the wilderness where Rapunzel has been living with their children. One day, Rapunzel sings and the prince... Oh yeah, see, they failed to mention that when he fell and got entangled in the thorns, he went blind. They kind of failed to mention that part. But yeah, he go blind. Thorns went right through his eyes. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. One day Rapunzel sings, the prince hears the voice again, and they are reunited. When they fall into each other's arms, Rapunzel sheds tears, 2 of which fall in the prince's eyes, immediately restoring his sight. The prince leads Rapunzel and their children to his kingdom, where they live happily ever after. Another version of the story ends with the revelation that the sorceress had united Rapunzel's hair, had untied Rapunzel's hair after the prince leapt from the tower, and it slipped from her hands and landed below, leaving her trapped in the tower to die. So actually, they didn't get that one all far off, if you think about it. From Tangled or Into the Woods, they didn't get it far off. Rapunzel's mom is pregnant. She wants a certain food. They go gank it from the witch. The witch says, "Okay, fine, but I get your firstborn child," and then all that shit happens. Yeah, I love the word gank. I don't know why, but I love the word gank. What? I know some dark stuff. When I was really young, I was in grade school, like early grade school, right? Like elementary. We went to a play, at an old, at Drury Lane, right? And it was Into the Woods. So it's all the original stories put together. Wait, where's the crystal? So that's why I said you guys gotta watch Into the Woods. Because or read Into the Woods. The original. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, the original. It's dark. Crystal, you missed the mask. The peeling of the mask. I did one of the purple ones. I don't know how many times I can do it at once, in a row. Or I would do it again. Wait a flippin' minute. I'm an idiot. I forgot something. Guys, no, I forgot about something. Where did I put it? Where did I flippin' put it? Being stuck on the bed unless I have to pee sucks. I have a bowl. Hold on. It was just right here. Here it is. I forgot I was prepared for this. I have a bowl. I have water. I have the jelly mask. I'm just saying. I was prepared for this. And I totally forgot. I used that other one, and I could have done this. Well, hold on, let me see how difficult this one is. Say goodbye to dry skin, blah, 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 blah. This one hydrates, apparently. And plumps your skin and moisturizes it. It has chamomile, rose water, coconut extract, and aloe. There's a lot of steps. It's moist. You owe Cabby some monies. You said moist. Un momento, por favor. I'll be right back. Okay? Don't go anywhere. Everything in order. Oh wait, I forgot I could just do that. Holy crap, what the hell did I just see? Okay. I'm back. Mother. You know what I'm gonna do right now, right? Well, all y'all. You just said that? I just picked up the phone. What do you think I'm gonna do? No. We're trying to be good, remember? We're trying to be good, and plus that's definitely against guidelines. And plus, why would I let anybody else see that? No. What is dread lube?
Here are some results from the web.
Holy crap. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Best lube for your drums. It said dreads, you dumbasses. Apparently it's a thing. Guys, I said we're gonna be good. We don't talk about sex. Ish. Remember, anybody that's watching later, I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of their mouths. Simple as that. I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of their mouths. Wait. Dina? You're starting to fade and it's not even 1 a.m.? That's amazing. You can take advantage of that if you want. And, the booty cream. You know what? We'll do this another night. Okay? We'll do the jelly face mask another night. How about that? Alright. You get 1 to 2 more questions to ask Google. And then, yeah, I think you're right. We should call it a night for the night. Because if we're actually tired, we kind of want to take advantage of that. Plus, I hit the 2 hour mark because it restarted, it restarted the thing. So, there's that. So, any last questions you want to ask Google before we end this? We will play the Guess the Character game another night. Okay. Come up with some good ones. Again, I'm not responsible for anything my chat says. Hell no. Hell to the no. Hell to the damn no. That's just not happening. You want to know what it is? Google it yourself. I don't recommend it, but go ahead. Any youngins that are watching or rewatch this, or anybody that rewatches that sees Blue Waffle, for the love of God, don't Google it. The Google Queen says don't Google it. Don't Google it. Megan! You had to bring that one up, didn't you, Mel? You had to bring that one up, didn't you, Mel? Okay, since my chat might be hopping now, and now I kind of have a second wind. Couple more questions, or no? Let's for the last game of the night. Let's go. Let's do an easy peasy. Okay. Last game of the night. We're gonna go easy peasy. Oh my God! Hi, Granny. So we're doing easy peasy questions right now because it's getting late. So I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie game with a twist. Everybody, if you don't know Granny Monster, go check her out, please. Everybody go check each other out. Please. But Granny's flippin' hilarious. Yes, everybody check each other out, all that jazz. Guys, it's stuck and it won't come out of the hole. It's stuck and it won't come out of the hole. Okay, so the way this goes, we can either do it the traditional way the semi-traditional way. Oh, thanks. We can do this the semi-traditional way that it's meant to be played, or we can do it old-fashioned KELLZ way. What old-fashioned KELLZ way means is I show you a picture, you tell me the character. But here's the twist. Not all the pictures in this game show the full character. Just parts of them. Or the traditional way is I ask you and myself, because I can't see the back of the cards, to name the color of objects of various Disney characters. So, which way do we want to play it? Holy crap, my chat is hopping. I have 6. That's sad, but not really. First option. So far. Yeah, we could play both options at one point, just not tonight. Oh, and heads up, I'm going to say this now. Saturday afternoon, I might go live for a live reaction to a PLE. It's a WWE PLE. It's Backlash. And y'all love my reactions. So, just, you know. Well, you don't have to stay awake. I just thought you'd want the thing so you know my thing and all that jazz. Hey, you sent me you sent me videos and pictures of your pretty farm and animals today, and you helped me today, so I wanted to send you the link. You helped me with my anxiety and frustration. All of you did that are in this chat right now, I believe. It's getting better. Let's just say that. Well, better-ish. I might be going to... It is very rare that Granny's here when I'm live. Usually she's dead asleep. Well, I don't know where the hell you are. I put it on Facebook. Alright, who did it? I didn't even move much that time. So, which one do we think did it? Mel, which one do we think did it? Love you. I'm happy that you're here for a little bit. Probably. Okay, so, the way this goes, we're not going to do the color thing. I'm going to show a picture. And like I said, it's not the full character. You're just going to have to try to guess. Who's that? Well, I mean, as long as it's from, at least it's entertaining. You're supposed to use them. You're not really supposed to use your powers for entertainment, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I know, it's the right there. I don't know why they did that part. Oh, because the question on it is, what's the color of his? The actual question on this side is, what's the color of Maui's skirt? And yeah, it's Maui. Oh crap! Now I have Dwayne's song in my head. Damn it! Yep. Now I have Dwayne's song in my head. You're welcome. I have it. He's been back in WWE as of the last like 6 months. Well, maybe shorter. But he sang it. He's been singing it once in a while on the shows. So it gets stuck in my head. This one's easy. This one's an easier one. You get bonus points. If we're even doing points, it doesn't matter. If you could say what version of him it is. You know, what movie? Oh yeah, guys, Granny does a lot of AI stuff now, and it's hilarious. Oh, and she's got a troll that she's been having fun with. Mickey. Yes, sorcerer. Yes. Fantasia. Again. 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 Exactly, from Fantasia. Again. Again. Is somebody trying to tell me to go to sleep? Is somebody trying to tell me to go? I mean, stop it. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, so this one. Oh no. Granny, sweetie. It was one of my spirits. They love to mess with my stuff. No, not this time. Not this time. Okay. This time I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time to... I'm going to count how many people are here, and I want that many answers. So I want 7 answers before I move on to the next one. We're not doing all of them. Just a couple more. God bless it. Who's this? That is the movie, yes. Fuck, do I even remember her name? You know what? Yeah, actually, let's do it from here on out. Let's do it that way. Oh, I bet you I know what you're thinking though. Let's do it that way. I'm gonna show you a character. You tell me what movie. I think that'll be easier. Peach, yes. Yeah, but now I'm gonna... Little Mermaid. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the character and you tell me what movie. It'll be easier. Mel, you're not supposed to do that. That's why I was debating on going live, because I didn't want you to laugh too hard. I didn't want you popping any stitches. That's one answer. Okay. 2 answers. 3. Oh yeah. Granny, you missed all that. We're gonna do it another night. We look up dark versions of Disney. You know, the true story. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all of you. Yes, you guys are all right. Up. Okay, this one's old. So if y'all don't know this one, within like 5 minutes, something right. Oh, Granny, you would love Mel's channel because she and should I say we? Because I'm the one that helped you with ideas. Yeah, we have really weird minds. Let's just say that. You should check it out. It's the heavy. Yeah, I'm apparently the muse, and maybe that's why I'm immortal. Why people say I'm immortal, because muses are immortal. They are. But yeah, oh yeah, washing my hair is gonna be fun. Washing my hair tomorrow is gonna be fun. I have mask in my hair. Good thing I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. Cause that's gonna getting it off is like by your scalp is a pain. And yeah, y'all are right. Okay, couple more because back is starting to seize up, so I have to do the laying thing. Seriously, we're gonna go. All of us that are on like pretty much bed rest or light duty, we're all gonna go insane someday. Well, okay, wait, let me rephrase this. A little more crazy than we already are. But we're the fun, good kind of crazy. Don't forget. Oh, yeah. I got maledicted to a show on YouTube called Escape the Night. And, gave her more ideas. Whoops. Whoops. No, not whoops. She's awesome. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are very awesome. And I'm very happy to be back. And chill. You know? See, so how this works between Mel and I is I help her with ideas and she does the physical stuff that I can't to make it a reality. Especially with the next thing that should be coming out soon, right, Mel? Right? Right? Our special creation? Wait, the next audiobook or the next opera? Maybe. Mother. Stay. Stay. Do you know how insane I'm going with this? Do you guys know how insane I'm going with this right now? I can't physically. I can't even physically stand in a freaking checkout line right now. So, Gemma! So, this is driving me batty. Next week I'm gonna fix it. I might actually fix it on stream. Here in my room, I think I'm gonna put. Well, I already know this is how I'm gonna do it, regardless of using a mirror or being live. How I'm gonna do it is I'm going to take a paint drop cloth, right? And I'm going to put it on the floor. And I'm going to sit on my happy butt and do my hair. Because I have to sit to be able to freaking do it. Because we all saw what happened last time I tried to do it. Wait, what happened? Oh my god, Jim, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Love you too. Alright, we're done with this for the night because my throat's starting to hurt again. Oh yeah. So after my last stream, I talked so much that my throat hurt for 2 days. I'm not used to going live for 2-3 hours anymore. I haven't done that since the beginning days of this and the radio days. You know? It's bringing me back to my radio days, though. It is bringing me back to my blog talk days, though. It really is. Which is good. That's amazing. That's good. That's good. That jumpstarts brain power. I was wondering why you weren't live. But I've been dealing with and mental and physical stuff. So I'm sorry I haven't checked in on you. Well, if you need me or want to chat, you know what to do. I'm gonna be getting one. I am. I'm gonna be getting one. See, the fact that I mainly have to stream on my bed, and a tripod actually might work better. Well, right now, the only reason why it's doing it also is because it's plugged in. And dummy me, I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it landscape instead. So that's why. You jerk. So that's why it's doing it. The last time I had a tripod. Okay, stop it or I will ban you from the room for the night. Okay. I tried that. Sweetie, you want to know what's behind the book right now? You want to know what's behind the book right now? Remember how I showed you my Tupperware or my Tuppermade thing? My Tuppermade full of all my crafts? That's what's holding the phone up right now. So I do not understand why it keeps going whoop, whoop, whoop. Paul is doing good. I was just with him today, but I'm very frustrated because I couldn't even play with him outside today without having to sit. Because my legs and back are being jerks. Actually, yeah. Oh, it's not just her either. They find it funny. They'll stop now that I've threatened them. Shoo. Go stop. Yes, he's doing pretty good. He just had, well, yeah, right now is his survivor anniversary also. You know how I have my own? Well, I decided Paul needs one. Because it was 7 years ago, about a week ago, that he had open heart surgery. Holy cow, girl! Hi! Oh yeah, she okay. She does. That's exactly what she would do. Okay, for everybody that doesn't know, since you're probably looking at me like I'm crazy, I mean, not like it matters, but, I can hear, see, and feel spirits, and they flock to me for some odd stinking reason. Okay, probably because I've had more than one near-death experience. It's been like that ever since I was a little girl. And my one of our dear departeds, Steph, she was one of my best friends and sisters, and she likes to visit and mess with my stuff. Because actually, if it wasn't for her, I would never have made a YouTube channel in the first place. She's the one that pushed me to make a YouTube channel and put all of my crafts on it. That's why if you go to my channel and see just the little first couple videos that I put up, those are the sensory bottles I used to make. And Allison too. Night night. I swear, one of these days, I'll be able to not be in pain or tired or busy, and I'll do this during the day. I swear. It'll happen. Well, it'll be... Well, because Gemma... Wait a minute. Gemma, is it like morning by you? What the hell are you doing up so early? No, not even a pound. I've waited. See, I have this because it's easier than putting it in a pocket, because if it's in a pocket and I'm around Paul, he keeps trying to go into my pockets. I have this because I was given this by my third cousin, who at the time was only 5 years old, at my 10-year stroke survivor party. She picked it out herself. And then this is my key ring. And then these beautiful, lovely things. Jaw woman made. Night night, Granny. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit. I'm really glad you were able to come hang out with us tonight. This helps me sleep sometimes. So that's why I do this at night. Thomas! Yeah, this is why I do this at night, is because it actually slows my brain down so it shuts up at night so I can sleep. And again, being stuck on, I can't really do anything right now because body's a jerk. Okay, night night, cowgirl. it's just something for me to do, and I know y'all have fun, and you guys wanted me to do the mask, so I did one of the masks, and we did a little bit of Dark Side of Disney. Hi. How are you, and how'd you find my channel? You're new. Yay, we got a newbie. Nine more minutes, and I'm cutting it off for the night. My OGs, you know the drill. It has to be on an even number, or I can't stop it. I'm weird, I know. But I own that shit. I know it's a foreign language. But, Thomas, you know that once this body and brain want to do that, I have to allow it to happen. Which it probably won't. Right away, it probably won't. Knowing the track record of this, the drill is usually, I say I'm going to go to sleep. Well, that's because it's daytime by you, Gemma. But it's still way too stinking early to be up. That's usually when I'm either waking up after 2 hours or an hour of sleep, or still awake. Is that time by you? So, y'all are dropping like flies. What the heck? I will eventually. Thomas, you so sleep. Remember, I was in the same house with you. You sleep. You snore. But I get it. Getting a REM sleep, that's a rarity for us. Getting a good REM sleep, it's a rarity. I mean, I had a flippin' miracle. I slept for 6 hours straight. Can't remember what day that was, but it happened. It happened. I just can't remember what day it was. But it did happen in the past week or so. So for you people that say I don't sleep enough, well, I get it when I can get it. I take what I can get. Like last night, I slept 3.5 hours. Got up, tried to attempt to do the whole go hang out with Paul thing, and then I had to come home because something's going on with this body right now. We don't know what it is. Doctors soon. I have a smart ass remark to what you just said, Thomas, if you had a question for me. Maybe it's Leos. Maybe it's a lot of Leos. I don't know. I just know that our PTSD and our bodies just don't let us sleep for very long. At least me and Mom. It's after midnight, so you guys have fun. You guys can have fun now. Are you kidding me? Hold on, let me see what my phone's at. Nope, it won't work. Oh wait, if I do it this way, maybe it won't. Hold on, I think I figured it out. Yes, Gemma, you get it too. Brain does not shut up. And people wonder why a lot of people have insomnia. Well, you try to have your brain have 1,000, at least 100 thoughts at once. And yes, I dropped you. I'm sorry. Did you hit your head? If Stitch would have gone off at that point in time, I was gonna laugh my ass off. It is very horrible. Sometimes meds help, but not very often. At night. I don't know why. But yeah. That's why do you think... No, you can't. Even sleep doctors tell you don't force it. It won't work. Thomas. No, even sleep specialists will say don't try to force yourself to sleep because it keys your brain up even more. Mel does have a good point though. A very good suggestion. Meditation of any kind, whether it be certain types of videos or music or sounds or lights, it does help. Exactly, Thomas. Exactly. One of my first psychiatrists told me, as long as you get a certain amount, not because of the PTSD and the generalized anxiety, plus the ADD, it's a mess up there. Brain doesn't shut up. So what I do is a game called Confuse the Brain, and it actually tires it out. Why do you think back in the day I was able to mod 3 streams at once, watch wrestling, and talk to people on Messenger? ADD is my superpower. I just use it to my advantage. Meditation music's nice. Sometimes I use howling wolves. Or purring, for some odd reason, purring cats. I miss Zeus so much. Purring cats helps a lot. That happens to me too. Or my brain will decide that it's getting bored. And I'm wide awake again. We have no idea why that would be a thing. Megadeth, Full Blast, 3 a.m. Actually, remember, she's not allowed upstairs anymore. She's been doing her business up here. But Leia's been letting... Every time I go downstairs, she comes straight to me and wants to play because of the toys that I made for her. Right? So actually she did what Zeus... She could tell that I was anxious, very anxious one day. So she started rubbing on my legs, and then she did what Zeus used to do. She laid on her side, and she let me put my ear to her stomach, well, to her chest, and listen to her purr. And boom, I was calm. Funny. Did I bring all of them downstairs? Nope, here's one. So, oh, here's more than one. Here's just the rest of them. So, I made 7 in total of these. Cleo is a loud purr, and I loved it so much. I loved it so much. So, I made cat toys. Right now they're all tangled together. But all you need, if you want to make these toys for your cats, all you need to do is go into Amazon, find the cheapy ones, because, cheap. All you gotta do is find cat wand replacements, and then you get a whole big bag of those. You get some twine or whatnot. You tie them together. Cat's happy for hours. Right now, she likes the worm. Well, it's the 3 a.m. part that might be making people mad. Just maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tiny itty bitty bit of it. Oh, by the way, I'm going to use this, so I'm going to show you what I'm using. This is some good stuff. Hemp's Fresh Infusions. Hey, what? Yes, that's the issue, sweetie. Dude, that's definitely the issue. Funny story. I don't want to, harp on the guy because he's been going through some actual, medical issues, which is, I feel for him, right? But when he was younger, I will say when he was younger, the white stuff won't come out of the bottle. Hold on. When he was younger, I was in the shower once, right? And I had my music up. The bottle farted, yes. I had my music going, right? And I just had a random list of music going, right? And then I was like, and this is when I haven't really heard any Bieber songs at all. This is before his voice changed. Kid's kind of talented. The guy's kind of talented now. But this is before his voice changed. Right? So I was like, oh, this chick sounds good. And then I looked at the radio and I was like, oh crap, this is Bieber. Oh. That'd be why. Okay. I don't totally mind his new stuff. Would I go out of my way to listen to it? Probably not. He is, but isn't. There's got to be a dark past in that whole thing, Gemma. There's got to be a dark past to that thing. I know what you're talking about. Would you rather watch Pocoyo over and over and over again? Would you rather watch Pocoyo over and over and over again, Thomas? Because trust me, after the fourth or fifth time of seeing the same episode over and over, even Paul got up and walked out of the room. He does love the game on his tablet. Oh yeah, there's a game that I think Henry needs. It's talking Pocoyo on a tablet, and you can get a Pocoyo, and then you can also get one that's a Pato. You give him that and headphones, he'll be happy for hours. Hmm. Give him that and headphones, he's happy for hours. Yeah. It's fun, ain't it? What happened to kids cartoons? Seriously, what happened to kids cartoons? Oh, wait, it's after I just had a random thought here. It's after 1 now. So I need to do this right now or I'm gonna forget. See, the old Bugs Bunny. That's old school. I want to know what in God's name. He does too? Awesome. Paul hated him. Eli didn't like him as a kid either. We dodged a bullet. No. Now I'm wondering what the hell has Disney Channel done to Mickey Mouse? And Friends. What the hell have they done? What is this 2D, 3D, weird looking stuff? Like the 3D I get, and I'm okay with that because it looks like the original. But the 2D new one? What is that? Lately, it seems so. I'm telling you. You remember back, I think it was last year or the year before, that picture that was going around of that cyclone cloud right above the castle? I'm telling you, that was Walt pissed for what they've been doing. God damn it. That's not what I'm clicking on. What are the national days in May? This is why I don't type. Brain and fingers are not liking each other lately. The yearly appointment's coming up, so everything's going wackadoo. Oh, by the way, this weekend is May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day this weekend. Or something like that. Soon. Soon is Star Wars Day. Tomorrow, well, as of today, it is National Truffle Day. As in the chocolate. I forgot to check my national days. I usually do that before I go to bed. Bed. Okay, let me rephrase this. I usually do this before I'm close to attempting to take a little nap. I never say full night's sleep anymore. I never really say the word sleep because, well, we know what happens. You want food. You always want food. Food is good. Wait, be careful. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly that right there. Right there, Thomas. Good. Good, Mel. But that right there, Thomas, yes. It, it, it. My nephew, when he was younger, he watched, we had him watch oldie timey cartoons. He never thought, hey, I'm gonna go shoot someone. He would come up with the logical reason why half the stuff wasn't real and wouldn't actually work in real life. Why do I see blonde in my head? What is this? This better just be the light. This better just be the lighting. But it would. But if it is blondish, it would make it easy. It will make it easier for me to do the purple though. Then I won't have to lighten it. So you know what? I'll take it. Cause yeah, that'll make it much easier. I try to only lighten my hair once or twice a year. And that's why it's so thick now. And yeah. I mean, look at this beautifulness of the purple. So I just gotta fix the top. Exactly. Well, calling people stupid probably not nice. But I get that part. But it's just, I don't know. Holy crap, excuse me. I actually yawned. Boys and girls, what does that mean when I yawn? You're funny. Yes, it technically should mean bed. I'm on my bed. That's finally coming out of me. So I'm not as in pain. See? Exactly. When Eli was 5 years old, same thing. Smart. Smart. It's called common sense. A lot of people don't have that nowadays. I know. It's weird when they're aware of that stuff at a young age. And a lot of grown adults aren't. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh crap, I went past the time. Whoops. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. So how this works usually, when I say I'm gonna go to bed, if I'm in somebody else's stream, I go, give me 15 minutes and maybe I'll be back. This here, I'm gonna end it in a little bit, is gonna be, I'm gonna try to get fully ready for bed. Gonna lay down. Gonna find something to put on the TV. And my body and brain are gonna go, nope. That's why I'm doing this, is I'm trying to tire this sucker out. Because it's overthinking right now because my yearly neurologist is soon, so the overthinking's happening. Just like the last 10 years. And now with the with more neural problems happening throughout the rest of the body, I'm kind of freaking out low key. I don't know. Wait. I got 3 months. 3 months until I'm that certain age. I ain't saying my age. Because I don't want my stalkers or people that I don't know to know that, but 3 more months. As of later this week. Well, about this, around this weekend. Yeah, 3 more months. In the next week or so. Something like that. I don't know. I'm finally tired. I think the big brain in my head's finally getting tired. We like that. That is good. That is very, very, very good. I'm just beyond frustrated with what's been going on with me lately. So I just needed a out. You know, I needed a good, fun out. And y'all are just that. Y'all helped me with that. Very much so. I know I know I'm a little wackadoo. I know I'm random. And it might be a little boring. But guess what? I'm happy. My trues are happy. It's all that matters. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, I kind of forgot to mention. Just a little. I've been watching a lot of shows. Little? Hey, I'm little. So, little wackadoo. See, I forgot to tell you the pain med that you're on, at night it makes you hungry. Kind of forgot to mention that. Sorry. Yeah, that bitch. I was so jealous of you guys. I was so jealous of you guys. Now I want garlic knots. Damn you. Maybe I'll make those this weekend. Shasta baby. Shasta baby. Shasta, are you begging for food again? Phantom Pain. That's possible. Oh god. Yeah, be be aware of phantom pains after a little while. Be aware after it fully heals. Be aware of phantom pain for about, what my doctor say, 6 months. It still happens to me once in a while, very rarely. But on my knee, it still happens once in a while. Seriously. So when we go and see my when we go and see a new ortho, because the one that I have now is just for knees, I need one for my back. If they tell me that I have to go through all those hoops for 2 years before getting the surgery on the right knee, I'm just gonna look at them and say, "Been there, done that, tried that," and then I end up with the surgery. So then I have to wait 9 months for the surgery. So just do the keyholes, like now. Just that's what I'm gonna tell my insurance is. I've been there, done this. Just let it happen. Very smart. Always eat with pain meds. Because if you don't, your stomach feels disgusting. Especially that one. Yeah, especially that one. Yeah. Learn from my mistakes, okay? Learn from my mistakes. 4 garlic knots. You bish. Bish. I don't want garlic knots. I don't have garlic knots right now. But I can make them soon. That could be ooh. I can make garlic knots. That's good enough for right now. Girl, I got a recipe for you. I got recipes for garlic nuts. I have ones for garlic cheese bombs. Those are awesome. Yeah. And they're easy. They're way easier than you'd think to make. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The bread absorbs the stomach acid in your stomach, and 2, it absorbs the shock of medicines. So, and it layers your stomach. So, the meds are not as harsh on your stomach. Well, then maybe at one point you need the instant rice that you can put in the microwave. For now. They have little cups of rice that you put in the microwave, like those mashed potatoes. Those mashed potatoes. You can get those too. Those are really good to take before taking those kinds of meds. Those are really good to eat. I know you love that thing. And no, that's a nope. Right now, that's nope. No lifting heavy objects. Oh, she got you some? Awesome. When my body doesn't want to eat much, I live on that. I live on mashed potatoes when my body doesn't know what it wants. Or it won't keep down solid foods. All because I don't know why. They do. If you want a good mac and cheese recipe that is dairy free and vegan and phenomenal, talk to my sister, Amy. It's phenomenal. And you know how picky I am, but it is so damn good. Yes. Actually, I don't even think it's actually cheese. She does something with cashews. And she like grinds them and then she does a whole bunch of other stuff. I've tried some vegan foods and I actually like them. And sometimes it's better for me, at least dairy free. It's definitely better for me. I don't know if I can bring myself to eat a Beyond Burger, but at the same time, if you eat most fast food burgers, they probably are Beyond Burgers. Just with a little bit of actual meat and the flavoring of meat. So you never know. Hey, I eat what my body will keep in. Ever since the stroke. I can only eat what my body wants and my brain wants. Alright. No, it's not the same. Probably not. I don't know. Alright, who's getting that semi-tired thing? Let's rephrase this, Mel. Time to get off the live, lay down, and see what happens. Alright, guys. Thanks everybody for joining me. I don't know when I'm gonna do this next. I never know. It could be during a PLE, which is a premium live event. But I will not say it because I do not want randos in here asking me to show them the TV and crap. But my next one might actually just be during the day, so we can actually have some fun. Like, more fun. Because kids are in school. Okay. Good night, guys. How the hell do I do this? Oh, here. Come on. Come on.